The all-new Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus claim to be among the best wireless earbuds with improved call quality, Spotify quick summon controls, AKG audio, 11 hours of battery per earbud, and many more advanced features within the app. But do these earbuds actually live up to their claims? In this video, I will not just wear these earbuds and tell you if they sound good or not good. I will put these earbuds to the test and show you how well they actually perform so you can determine for yourself whether or not they deserve a spot in your ears. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're talking about the Galaxy Buds Plus, which, based on the claims on the box, could be the best earbuds I've ever reviewed. So I'm very excited to put these to the test and figure out how well they actually perform. Now, the box says they have 11 hours of playtime, they have enhanced speakers, they have 3 mics for enhanced audio quality on the phone, and they have wireless charging. So honestly, it seems like the full package there. Now, I want to start off with a physical tour of the earbuds themselves. And looking at the case here, we have essentially, it's a high gloss case, very shiny, very nice, smooth feel to it. And it feels pretty premium, honestly. When you open and close the lid, it's not as clippy as we saw in the past where they just kind of slam shut and open. This one is a little bit stiffer, but it feels nice. So it's nice and resistant there. Has a magnetic closure, of course. And so you can see when you open it, you can kind of keep it at any angle you want. Now, inside we have an LED right there. That's the indicator for the battery of the earbuds. On the front, we have the indicator for the battery of the case itself. On the bottom, we have wireless charging, so you can put this on any kind of Qi wireless charger, so the back of a Galaxy phone or on a charging pad, and that's a really nice feature that I love about these earbuds. Then on the back, we have the USB-C charging port right there, so these should charge very, very quickly. I'll talk about the battery later on in the video, but as far as charging is concerned, we should be getting 1 hour of battery after 3 minutes of charging, which is absolutely incredible. So you just put it on the charger for literally one song, and then you're good for another hour. Now, looking at the earbuds themselves, you'll see they're a really similar shape to the original Galaxy Buds, and they are really compact and really comfortable. And that's something I really, really like about these earbuds here. And if you don't think that they're comfortable right now, you can swap out the ear tips, swap out the wing tips to whatever you want. So they come with 3 different ear tips, so you can make sure it's a proper seal in your ear, so you have proper passive noise reduction, and you have the best sound quality possible. And on top of that, the 3 different wing tips mean that these won't fall out of your ears. After using the original Galaxy Buds for over a year, I'll say that it's definitely true. It works very well. I can work out and they never fall out in pretty much any workout I do. Now, these are also IPX2 water resistant, which is nice if you're working out and you are sweaty, or if it's raining. You really shouldn't have a problem with these earbuds. They should be working just fine. Now, if you look at the inside of the earbud, you will see that there are 2 little nodes right there. That's how you charge them, the little copper pads right there. Then we have a proximity sensor right there. So when you take this out of your ear or put it in your ear, it knows to play or pause. And something I really like about the Galaxy Buds in particular is that they just work. Like, they do a really good job of having a seamless experience where if you take one out of your ear but the other one's still in, it knows not to pause. And if you take them both out, it knows that it should pause. So it just has a really seamless experience. When you take it out of the case, it connects. When you put it back in, it disconnects. Just overall, very nice design. Now, also we have a microphone on the inside. Then we have a microphone on the top and on the bottom. So 3 microphones. We'll test out the audio quality on a call later on in the video. And then, of course, on the outside, we do have the classic touchpad, which is a little bit more advanced now than it was before, because not only can we tap it once, twice, 3 times, or tap and hold, but there are also testing out some new features where you can tap the corner to change the volume. But let's jump into the app now, and I want to show you guys a few new features that they have in there, as well as some of the ways that you can adjust your earbuds. So right off the bat, when you connect these, it pops up on your screen with Android, and it says what the battery level is of each earbud and the case. So that's definitely really nice right there. And then all we have to do is open up the Galaxy Wear app. So let me just find that app right now. So when we open up the Galaxy Wear app, you'll see again at the top it shows you the case and each earbud battery. Then we have ambient sound, and what they have now is actually you can select the level of the ambient sound. So we can set the ambient mode either off if you just want the passive noise blocking so you don't hear your surroundings, or you can go to low, medium, or high, meaning the higher it is, the more outside sound you're going to hear, and it plays it back in your ears. There's also an extra high mode, and I'll show you that in a minute. Then we have our equalizer here. They don't have a custom one, unfortunately, but these do sound pretty good. I usually just go to dynamic. I don't know, comment down below which one you guys like out of these different presets right there. Then going to touchpad, it gets more interesting here. When you tap and hold, you can actually go and have a voice command, you can have ambient sound, you can go volume up or down, right or left of course, and you can open Spotify, so you have to choose which one you want, and admittedly, they don't have more than just Spotify. Now going back, you can actually go down to advanced, which allows you to use ambient mode during calls. I find that's very helpful so that I can hear myself talking, so you don't end up yelling in a kind of quiet environment. So it's just a really nice feature to have there. Find My Earbuds still exists, so you can go, and if your earbuds are lost or sitting around, if you drop them, these are little spheres. So with my old Galaxy Buds, I found that I dropped them on airplanes and literally everywhere you don't want to drop them. They fall and they roll under a seat, and Find My Earbuds is definitely very helpful. So when we start this, let's see what it does. It starts off very quiet with it chirping, as you can hear there, and then it starts getting louder. And so it gets loud, and it should be easier to find then. And that's essentially it until you get to the very bottom in labs, which is a very interesting new thing that they're doing here. And the three things that they're doing in labs right now, of course, depending on when you're watching this video, this could change, but double tapping the edge of the earbud means that, as you can see in this little animation here, you can turn the volume up or down by tapping the corner of your earbud. So I think that's a really cool extra control to have on the earbud. So next, let's jump into the claims on the box here. They have 4 big ones. The first is that there is 11 hours of playback time in the earbuds. So we'll test that out, but they say you should have 15 hours of talk time, and you should be getting 22 hours when you include the case then, which is obviously very impressive in my opinion. Then the second claim here is the 2-way speaker for rich sound. So honestly, after wearing these, I will say the average listener, just your everyday person looking for a great pair of earbuds, will think these sound awesome because they really sound good. They have a nice balance. You can EQ them in the app, and overall they have a pretty decent sound quality. I would say that they don't have the punchiest bass that you see with like the Jabra Elite 75T, and the overall sound quality, maybe if you're an audiophile, you might not find these to be perfect, but I would say they definitely sound really good. And if you're listening to Spotify or just one of the apps that doesn't necessarily have hi-fi, these are really good. Now, the third highlight on the back is the triple mics for clearer call quality. So let's test that out right now. I'm going to start recording, and we're going to switch over to the microphones on these earbuds now. So this is what it sounds like when we're listening to, or if I was on the phone with you using these Galaxy Buds. So comment down below if this sounds good or not. This is a studio setting. So let's go outside and see how they sound in a noisy environment. All right, so this is what the microphone sounds like. I'm next to a pretty loud road and it is windy out here, so let me know if it's acceptable in a loud environment like this. Okay, so the last one is charging, and all you have to do is drop it on the back of your phone, and the light turns on, and you'll see that it is charging. Now, I was getting about 8.2 hours of battery per charge on each earbud. It says it should be 11. I was listening at about 55 or 65% volume, so you could potentially get 11 at lower volumes. So the controls for these are very straightforward on the touchpads. If you single tap, it plays or pauses the song. If you double tap, it goes forward a song. If you triple tap, it goes back a song. And then touching and holding will give you the option to do whatever I showed you in the app. Now, if you double tap the corner right there, it can turn the volume up or down if you enable that. So let's try this out right now. If I tap and hold my left earbud, it opens Google Assistant. What's the weather in Miami? So with the PC, it's also very easy. If you just go up to add a new device in Bluetooth, open up your earbuds, and select Bluetooth right there. It should find them, and then we can connect. So we see them right there. We'll click on that, and they will connect to the laptop. So you can also connect to iPhones or basically any other device that's capable of Bluetooth 5.0. And with an iPhone, if you touch and hold the touchpad, you'll actually summon Siri, and it works very well. So getting into the pros and cons of these earbuds. Starting with the pros, I really like the form factor of these earbuds. They're very small, very compact, and they fit really nicely in my ears. So I love how comfortable they are, and it's easy to forget that they're even in your ears, especially with ambient mode. You can walk around, you can work all day at a desk and just have absolute comfort and not worry about any kind of discomfort from these earbuds. So that's number one. Number two then is the sound quality on both ends, the microphones and on the speakers themselves. I think they sound really good when you're listening to music, and being on the phone, people have said that it sounds great. It has excellent sound quality when they're talking to me, and of course from our test earlier, you can see for yourself how these actually sounded. And then the third biggest pro is just the overall feature set right here. I love how Samsung incorporated many different things into this, especially within the app right there. So you have advanced touch controls, you have ambient mode, you can change the volume of the ambient mode, you can change the EQ, you can find your earbuds, and of course there is also the labs feature where you can tap the corner and change the volume. So just a big feature set that these can do a lot more than just regular earbuds. And that's where you can really start to flex the technology here of truly wireless earbuds and the really amazing things they can do that traditional wireless earbuds could not. Now, the fourth one is just kind of the smooth experience that these have. So like I said in the beginning, when I take them out, it pairs very quickly. When I put them in my ears, it starts playing music. If I take one out, it keeps playing music. And if I take both out, it knows to pause. So it does a really good job with that. Now, getting into the cons, I thought really hard about this, and I've been trying to find as many cons as possible, but honestly, considering the price point of these earbuds and the functionality of them, there really are very few drawbacks. Now, a con that I will point out that I noticed with these is that the ambient mode seems to have a slight delay to it. When I'm talking, I can definitely hear myself, but it sounds a little bit weird that there's a very slight delay there, and that's not to say that other earbuds don't have that delay, but it's just something that's kind of really noticeable with these earbuds. To conclude this video, I really like these earbuds. I think they did a great job designing these, and so comment down below and let me know what you think of these, if you like them or not, and why. I'm very excited to be giving you guys some updates of these eventually as I start using them more and more. So if you want to see those, make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.